You've spotted them, a line of ants marching across your kitchen counter. Reaching for a chemical spray might kill the ones you see right now, but it completely ignores the thousands of others waiting safely underground. To eliminate the entire colony, we are going to build a trap right out of a Saturday morning cartoon. We are going to construct a Trojan horse out of common kitchen ingredients. By using their own biology against them, we can eradicate the worker ants, the larvae, and the queen in 3 to 7 days, all without spraying harsh chemicals near your food. Before we start mixing, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more practical DIY pest control methods. Here is what you'll need for this operation: a box of baking soda, powdered sugar, white vinegar, and shallow containers like plastic bottle caps. Gathering these supplies is the easy part. The real work is setting up the environment so the ants have no choice but to take the bait. Step 1 is a deep clean. Mix a 50-50 solution of white vinegar and water and thoroughly wipe down your counters and floors. This animation shows exactly why we do this. When an ant finds food, it leaves behind a pheromone trail, represented by this glowing neon line, to guide the rest of the colony directly to the source. The vinegar chemically destroys these invisible scent paths, immediately scattering the ants and forcing them to scout for fresh territory. If you skip this step and leave competing crumbs or old trails intact, the ants will completely ignore our trap. You have to force them to focus entirely on the new bait. Step 2 is mixing the bait. In a small bowl, thoroughly blend exactly 1 part baking soda with 1 part powdered sugar. Looking at this split-screen comparison, you can see why the type of sugar is critical. On the left, if you use regular granulated sugar, the crystals are too large. The ants will simply separate the sugar and leave the baking soda behind. You must use the perfectly blended, inseparable powdered mixture shown on the right. The powdered sugar acts as the attractant. Ants are constantly hunting for energy-dense carbohydrates, and they will gladly gather up this sweet dust. But hidden inside that sugar is the baking soda, which is highly alkaline. This cutaway diagram inside an ant's stomach shows the chemical reaction. When that alkaline baking soda hits their intense digestive acids, it rapidly expands into carbon dioxide gas. Unlike humans, ants lack the biological mechanism to expel trapped gas. The resulting internal pressure destroys them from the inside out, turning their own meal into a fatal time bomb. For step 3, take the dry powder mixture and spoon small amounts of it into shallow bottle caps or onto squares of wax paper. Place these bait stations directly along the high traffic paths where you previously saw ant activity. As you can see here, the worker ants will quickly locate the bottle cap and begin carrying the glowing white crystals back home. Occasionally, you might run into a specific colony of sweet-loving ants that completely ignores dry powder. If that happens, move to step 4, the liquid bait alternative. Mix 1 tablespoon of baking soda into 3 tablespoons of warm honey or maple syrup. Take a few drops of this sticky mixture and dab it directly onto your existing bait stations. Adapting the consistency of the bait to match the specific colony's preference guarantees that the Trojan horse successfully penetrates their defenses. Step 5 is the hardest part: doing absolutely nothing. Over the next 24 to 48 hours, you will see a large cluster of ants gathering around the bait. Do not squish them and do not spray them. This cross-section shows why you hold your fire. Workers use trophallaxis to regurgitate food for the rest of the colony, including the larvae and queen. Kills surface workers prematurely, and the baking soda never reaches the queen. She remains safe to breed a replacement army. You have to let the workers eat their fill and walk away freely to maximize the spread of the fatal bait. Holding back your instinct to clean up the visible bugs is the exact mechanism that ensures the queen is destroyed. Depending on the size of the colony, it takes between 3 and 7 days of continuous feeding for the entire nest to collapse. Keep the bait stations clean and replenish them with fresh baking soda and sugar every 2 days until you see 0 ant activity. Once the colony is fully neutralized, you achieve the peace of mind of a naturally eradicated, chemical-free environment. You've successfully built the Trojan horse and solved the problem at its source. Let us know how long it took your colony to collapse in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more DIY household solutions.